Char. Ayan. Ayun na. Okay. So, ulitin ko, tama yung sinabi ni Hailey na a parameter, a population is defined as the total number of elements in a certain group, wherein that group is subject for study. Okay? So, that is our population. So, how about the sample? From the word itself, sample, it is a certain number from a population that that subgroup, okay, or that number represents the whole population. So, yun nga, sabi ni Hailey kanina, may mga pinili lang. Kasi we are not going to consider the whole population. Instead, we will just get a number, or let's say a percentage from the population that would represent the whole group or the whole population in a study. So, yun yung kaibahan niya. Okay? So, in processing the data that we have got or that we have recorded from the population and the things that we have recorded from the sample, if we are going to analyze them, it is different. We have different ways in analyzing the data. Kaya nga, ang tawag natin dun sa population, sa mga measures niya ay parameter. And sa sample ay statistic, because we have different ways to approach because of their, of their, of the respondents or the number of respondents. Kasi nga, syempre, mas accurate si parameter compared to statistic. Right? Kasi nga, population compared to sample. Yun siya. Ngayon po, when we are going to analyze the data or the scores, or let's say the data that we have gathered from the parameter and from the statistic, we have different ways then to solve its mean, its variance, and its standard deviation. Okay? So, the formula for the formula for the parameter is written in our table as well as the statistic. And kung ano ba siya, kung mean ba siya, variance ba siya, or standard deviation ba siya. Okay, so let's go through the formula with the parameters muna. So the parameter, as you can see, it is denoted or it is represented by a Greek letter. So kung mapapansin niyo po, yung mean natin sa ating parameter ay mu. Okay? And ang variance is sigma squared, as well as the standard deviation, which is sigma. Those are Greek letters. And kapag Greek letters po ang ginamit natin, ibig sabihin, ang data po na pinanggalingan ng mga scores natin ay from the population dahil siya ay parameter. Okay? On the other hand, kapag statistic siya, ibig sabihin sample, ayan, ang letters na ginagamit natin or symbols na ginagamit natin to represent the formula is a Roman letter, or let's say it's an English letter, or it's a letters from the English alphabet. So we have X here, but kung mapapansin niyo po, meron tayong accent sa taas ng X. This is what do we call the X bar. And the X bar represents our mean. Okay? Marami yan siya klase. May X na ganito, ganyan. Mode ata ito. Ay, median, sorry. Median ito. Or ito mode. Ayan. Ay, curve yun eh. Ang curve ang mode. Pag straight line, X bar, di ko alam kung tawag dito sa dalawa eh. Ang X bar ay median siya. Okay? Yan. And then as you can see in our variance, letter S na lang siya instead of the symbol sigma or the Greek letter sigma. Okay. So let's compare the formulas with the two statistical measurements. So kapag parameter, ito ang formula natin for the mean. Okay? So mu is equal to the summation of x over capital letter N. So the capital letter N here is what do we call the population size. Okay. When we say population size, ito po yung total number of the elements in the population. Let's take for example, the grade 11 students in City Sai has a population of 156 students. Okay, so that is our population. And the whole population, the number of the whole population is denoted by the capital letter N. Ibig sabihin, buong number ng group. Okay? Actually, the formula for our population mean is similar to the sample mean. Okay? Sample mean itong nasa statistic kasi it's from the sample. So the formula for our sample mean is x bar is equal to the summation of x over small letter n. Our small letter n naman is represented by its sample size. When you say sample size, ito naman po yung number na kinuha natin that we use to represent our population. Halimbawa, di ba may research kayo? And sa Filipino ba? Oo, kunwari lang, gusto niyo makapanayam ang 10 estudyante sa ikalabing isang baitang ng pambansang mataas sa paaralan. Hindi, tama ba? Pambansang mataas sa paaralang pang-agham ng Puerto Princesa. Tama? So, ayun. Kukunin nyo na lang yung small letter n. Kasi that is a sample size. Instead of interviewing the 156 students, you are going to interview 10 of them only. So, instead of using capital letter N, you use small letter n because that is a sample size. Okay? Di ba pareho sila? Ayun. Oh, yan din naman ang palatandaan dito. Pag parameter, P, siya ay population. Okay? Pag siya naman ay S, statistic, sample. Pareho silang S. Okay? So, yan siya. Sabi mo siya may kaibahan. Yes, may kaibahan po yan siya. Kasi kapag mali ang nagamit nating formula, katulad ng sinabi ko, mali yan siya. Okay? So, pareho lang sila ng process, pero magkaiba sila ng symbols. Ayan. Okay, next tayo. Variance. Sa variance naman, dito natin mapapansin na meron silang kaibahan. Okay? Kapag parameter ang variance, kapag siya ay population variance, the formula that we are going to use is sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus mu squared over capital letter N. Okay? So ito yung variance natin. Sigma squared. Okay? Ano yung kaibahan niya doon sa ating statistic na variance or our sample variance? As you can see, the formula for the sample variance is S squared. Kasi nga siya ay sample, kaya alphabet na lang siya. I mean, English alphabet na lang siya. So we have S squared is equal to the summation of x minus x bar squared over n minus 1. Remember that we need to find the mean first before we get the variance. Kaya yan, nilagay natin dito. And kung ano ang symbol natin dun sa mean, yun din yung ikakopy natin sa formula ng variance. Okay? Ngayon, ano yung kaibahan? Yung denominator sa formula ni variance ay may minus 1. Di ko ito nasabi sa Aristotle kanina. Bakit nga ba may minus 1 kapag sample? Ang sabi sa amin ng college, pangkalang daw yan siya. I mean, pangkalang pang-balance or pang-stabilize ng formula para medyo daw accurate yung ating formula na gagamitin. Bakit nagma-minus 1? Kasi class, as you compared, pag statistics, ano na lang to siya? More on estimation. Kasi kumuha lang tayo from the group instead of computing the total number in the population. Kaya nagma-minus 1 tayo. Actually, may isa pa yung explanation. Pero baka pag diniscuss ko yung proof nyon, baka abutin tayo ng baka grade 12 na kayo bago tayo matapos. Bago ko mapaintindi kasi medyo high math na siya. Anyway, hindi naman yan importante. Importante lang bakit kailangan may minus 1. Okay? So ito siya. Yan. Pareho lang din ang way ng pagkuha nila, nakatabular. Kaya mamaya, makikita nyo yung familiarity on how we are going to find the mean and the variance of the given set. By the way, class, this is for ungrouped data. Ibig sabihin hindi siya naka-cluster or naka-interval. Okay? And of course, for our standard deviation, kahit din nyo memorize itong formula na to, basta tandaan nyo lang na si variance, kapag in-square root, siya ay standard deviation. Okay? Ayan. Pag in-square root si variance, siya ay standard deviation. Okay? Sige. Familiarize nyo lang yung two formulas niyan. Para matandaan nyo, class, na si statistic lang ay may -1, ganito. Di ba merong na-coined si Showtime na word, di ba? Parang sample, sample. When we say sample, di ba, anong gagawin natin pag nagsasample tayo, di ba? More probably, we are going to show our talent, right? Paano kung natin yung talent yung magkanta? Paano kayo kakanta? So, kailangan nyo ng -1. Ano corny ni sir? Ayun. So, pag sa sample, merong -1. Okay? So, yun siya. Anyway, bahala kayo dyan. Okay. So, the best way to learn is trying and applying it. So, let's try the formula in our problem. So, I have 4 problems here, but our first step, yun pala, para malaman natin kung anong gagamitin, we need to what? We need to know if the problem is on the parameter or on statistic. Titignan natin kung anong measure yung gagamitin. Parameter ba or statistic? By the way, yun yung magiging content ng first quiz ninyo. Kasi sa week 7, yung week natin na to, meron kayong dalawang activity or dalawang learning activity. Number 1, meron kayong 15-item quiz. Madali lang yun, class, kasi you are going to simply determine if the given scenario or situation is parameter or statistic. And number 2, ito na yung problem solving. Don't worry, hindi ko na kayo nire-require mag-polya. Kaya madali na lang siya. Basta, medyo ganito lang din yung gagawin nyo sa examples natin. Okay. Sige, basahin natin yung problem. The numbers of workers in 6 outlets of a fast food restaurant are 13, 12, 12, 15, 12, and 14. Treating this data as a population, find the parameters. Question. Ano ang hinahanap dito? Parameter or statistic? Ako nahiya magsagot, chat na lang. Parameter statistic, sige 10. Sige, chat na kayo 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ay, may
1.
pinapasagot si Sir Caster.
Ha? Po? Ay, sorry.
Parang dali man ng topic niya ngayon. Ay, parameter lang to, di ba?
Naka-open mic ka po.
Ay, sorry, sir.
Di ba? Oh. Okay, anyway. Sige, madali na talaga yun siya kasi determine pa lang natin yung parameter and statistic. Okay, so ang answer is parameter. Bakit parameter? Kasi nandiyan yung word na parameter. Di ba? And sinabi na siya ay population. What if walang sinabi? Kasi yun yung magiging key points natin. Okay? Usually, kapag siya ay sample, may words or yung scenario, magsasuggest siya ng sample. Okay? Magsasuggest siya ng sample. May mga words doon na mag-i-indicate na siya ay sample. But then again, dito may sinabi na population. So, population siya. Wala namang sinabi dyan na siya ay sample. So population nga siya. Pero what if walang sinabi? Ito, next example, bago ko i-solve yung first problem. Itong problem na to. The following are ages of 10 math teachers at Northern High School. So, ayan yung scores. Compute the standard deviation. Is this parameter or statistic? Sige nga, 10 seconds. 10. 20 na lang. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ito. Class, ulitin ko lang ha. Statistic. So, wala siyang S sa dulo. Yung statistics, yun yung subject natin. Yung statistic, yung statistic, yun yung measure. Yung statistics, yun yung subject. Okay? So yun po. Okay. Based dito sa ating nakikita, wala tayong nakikitang nag-sampling or hindi naman sinabi na siya ay sample. Tama? Wala rin naman sir sinabi na population. But, katulad nung sinasabi ko nung una pa lang, if you are listening carefully, kapag walang sinabi na siya ay sample or what, this is considered as population. And this is a parameter. So parameter itong second problem. Nakuha po ako. Sige, mamaya magbibigay ako ng example na sample or statistic siya. Okay? Sige. Sagutin muna natin itong example number 1. Sige nga, check natin kung madali lang talaga yung subtopic ngayon. Okay. So the numbers of workers in 6 outlets of a fast food chains or fast food restaurant are 13, 12, 12. Hala, nawala na yun. Sana yun? 13, 12, 12, 15, 12, and 14. Ayan. Sige, sagutan natin. Okay. So, paano mag-solve ng ganitong problem and to find its mean, variance, and standard deviation? So, gagawin natin, gagawa tayo ng table. In this case, class, hindi na ako magsusulat ng mga mahaba-habang lines sa mga grid kasi kain space. So, tignan nyo na lang yung pagkakapantay-pantay niya. Okay? So, 13, 12, 12, 15, 12, 14. Ayan. So, ano ang formula natin for our mean? Okay, so our mean is summation of x over capital letter N. Question, what is N? What is the population size? Anyone from the class?
Sir, is it 6?
Very good, that is 6. Okay, ay sorry, nag-chat lang na iba. So 6. Bakit 6? Kasi number 1, sinabi siya sa problem. Wait lang, di ko na napindot. Sinabi siya sa problem, the number of workers in the 6 outlets, and meron tayong 6 data dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So to find, yun yung ating n. Ngayon, paano hanapin yung summation of x? So all you have to do is to simply add all the values of x or our elements of x here. So 13 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15 plus 12 plus 14, ilan po yung total? Ilan po yung total?
78, sir.
Okay, 78. So 78. So let's find for the mean. So mu is 78 over ilan ang n? 6. So 78 divided by 6, that is ilan?
13, sir.
Okay, 13. This is our mean. But it doesn't stops here. Okay, hindi pa tayo natatapos dito. Kasi we need to find what is asked in the problem. Ang sabi kasi, find the parameters. So, ano-ano ba yung mga parameters na binigay? We have the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation. Luckily, class, kasi ang mga numbers na nandito sa atin ngayon, na problem ngayon, medyo naayos ko na. So, mga whole numbers lang yung nandito. Pero kung pareho kayo ng topic ng sa Rutherford kahapon, di ko kasi na-check, baka duduguin tayo ngayon kasi ang hahaba ng numbers. Anyway, panoorin nyo na lang doon kung gusto nyo mahirapan. Pero ngayon, feeling ko naman mahirap pa rin naman siya kung ako lang. Pero sige, let's try pa rin since wala rin naman tayong choice kundi i-discuss to. Yun na, okay. Proceed tayo. So hanapin natin si variance, si sigma squared. So sigma squared is summation of x minus the mu squared over capital letter N. Alam natin yung capital letter N natin ay 6. Kasi 6 data. Now, katulad ng ginagawa natin sa mga topic natin last time, we need to find the numerator. So we need to create a table so that we can form the numbers above the formula or in the numerator. Okay? So, since meron na tayong mu, which is 13, isubtract natin yung 13 from the x, from the data. Okay? So, 13 minus 13, the mu. So, we have 0. 12 minus 13, negative 1, and so on. So, isolve natin yung isa-isa. So, negative 1, meron tayong 2, negative 1 again, and then 1. Tama ba? Yes. And then, gawa ulit ng another column, squared nyo yung table. Ay, yung next, yung preceding table. So, itong x minus mu, squared natin, kasi yun yung sa formula. So, we have 0, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. Ilan yung total? Kasi yun na
8
yung
po.
summation of x minus mu squared. So, that is 8. Okay. Sigma squared is equal to 8 over ilan yung n? That is 6. So 8 over 6, that would be ilan? O, ilan yung 8 over 6?
1.3.
1.33, sir.
Okay, ano yung usapan natin with the final answer? Ilang decimal places?
2, sir.
4.
2 or 4?
4.
4.
4.
So 1.3333. Since 3, round down natin siya yung kasunod. So 1.3333. Now, ngayon class, para same tayo ng answer kasi magsa-square root tayo, 'di ba? To find the value of our standard deviation, we need to square root our variance. Tama? So, square root lang natin yung 1 point, yung itong 4 na decimals na to para pare-pareho tayo. So, square root of 1.3333, yung 4 na decimals doon would be our standard deviation. Pero i-round off nyo, hindi siya puputulin. So, what I got here in my calculator is 1.1547. So, ano siya, 46.8 kasi, kaya naging 47. Okay, so this is our standard deviation, our variance, and our mean. Okay, do you have any question dito sa part na to?
Wala na po.
Okay, how about the other members of the class?
None, sir.
Wala na
Okay,
rin po, sir.
okay, so madali lang, di ba? O sige, let's try. Don't worry, marami to siya, class. 3 set ito. Ito kasi nasa parameter pa lang tayo. Okay. O, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, parameter ito dahil nga walang sinabi na walang sampling dyan and so ayan siya. Okay. Sige, let me read first the question, the problem. The following are ages of the 10 math teachers at Northern High School. So we have 30, 38, 39, 29, 30, 34, 28, 21, 31, and 40. So compute the standard deviation. Paano natin compute yung standard deviation? Of course, dadaan tayo sa mean and dadaan tayo sa variance. Now, class, since I have shown you how to solve for our variance and mean and even the standard deviation of a parameter, since it is a parameter, ngayon class, kayo na naman yung gagawa. So, I'll be giving you the formula. Ayan. So, mean is equal to the summation of x over n. And then our variance is sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus mu, mu squared over n. But walang standard deviation, simply square it the standard deviation. And I'll be giving you 5 minutes to find the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation. Once you are done, please comment your answers or please chat your answers in our chat box. Okay, so the time is, okay, sige, 2:30 na. So I'll be giving you until 2:35 to answer. So time starts now. Sige, I'll be giving additional 2 minutes for those who are not yet done. Para sige, after 2 minutes, check natin kung tama yung mga gawa ninyo. Okay, so let's check. Aray ko, may sabit buhok ko sa headphone. Okay. Okay, sige. Let's check if your answers were all correct. Okay. Sige. So what are the ages of our teachers, math teachers in the Northern High School? So we have 30, 38, 34, 28, 39, 21, 29, 31, 30, and 40. Okay, so since we are going to find the standard deviation, we all need to find first our mean. So our mean, since this is a parameter, it should be mu. Mu is equal to the summation of x over capital letter N. Question, what is our N here? Ano yung N natin?
10 po, sir.
10. Okay. So 10. So find the sum of all the x's. So we have, ano yung total?
320.
320 po.
Okay, 320 divided by 10. So our mean is 32. Ayan. So since meron na tayong mean, ayan, which is 32, hanapin natin yung ating variance. Okay, variance na. So sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus mu squared over n. Okay, so find muna yung x minus mu. Our mu is 32. So 30 minus 32, that's negative 2. 38 minus 32, that is 6. 34 minus 32, that is 2, and so on. Sige, so 28. So negative 4, 7, negative 11, negative 3, negative 1, ano ba? Negative 2, and 8. Tapos, squared natin yan isa-isa. Swerte talaga ninyo, wala pang decimal dito. Okay, so we have 4, 36, 4, 16, 49, 121, 9, 1, 4, and 64. So what's the total if we are going to add the
320 308 po.
This column. So we have 308. So substitute the given. So sigma or summation of x minus mu squared is 308 over n. What is n? 10. So our sigma is 30.8. Okay, so if we are going to square root the value of variance, we are going to get the value of our standard deviation. So square root of 30.8, that would be 5.5498. Okay, bakit 98? Kasi ang katabi ni 7 ay 7, 'di ba? 977 siya. So 5498. 5.5498. Sige nga, let's check kung sino yung mga tama. Okay. Ba't parang iba-iba yung variance natin? Oh, yung mga nagkamali class, o check nyo kung saan kayo banda nagkamali. Bakit ano? Sige. Oh, ayun. O saan nagkamali? Bakit yung iba hindi nagtama? Nalito? O saan yung mahirap na part? Ba't nag-iba yung answer? O sige, may question na lang. Sino may question? Ay, sorry. Maliing na type. Mali yung type sa calcu. Ayun. 'Di ba? O sige. O. Sa 32 na divide. Okay. O sige, class yun ha. Ito yan yung laging virtue natin pag math. We need to be careful. Okay? Though yeah, limited yung ating time, pero make sure na kapag nagta-type, nag-a-answer tayo slowly but surely. Kasi pag nagkamali tayo, balik naman tayo sa umpisa. 'Di ba? Ayun. Kaya nga, class, I suggest also that sa ano kayo mag-solve, sa ruled, alam niyo yung mga notebook na yung mag-wit-wit, doon kayo mag-solve kasi madali siyang gawa ng table. By the way, nasabi ko ba kanina na hindi na ako nag-table-table kasi kain space, di pa straight line ko, mas nakakaduling tignan. At least dito, alam natin yung sunod-sunod, diba? So, yun. Oh, ayun. Sige. So, may question pa na iba. So, ibig sabihin, ano lang, medyo slightly carelessness lang yung mga issues natin when solving. Baka may question kayo, class?
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, so pwede na tayo mag-proceed. Sige, proceed na tayo ha. Okay. So sige. Example number 3. By the way, we have 6 examples. So the odd numbers, ako yung gagawa. Even numbers, kayo yung gagawa. And then if you have questions yun, doon na kayo magtanong. Kasi yun lang yung time natin para, ito lang yung examples na ginawa ko. Kasi if we are going to put more examples, baka di na tayo matapos. Okay? Kaya yun. Tanong lang ng tanong if you have questions. Okay. So example number 3. The following test result of the 19 grade 10 male students in a 20-item math test are used for research purposes. So we have the scores or the test result. Ito na yung mga scores daw. 14, 15, 17, 19, 12, 15, 20, 15, 12, 8, 18, 20, 13, 17, 12, 16, 20, 18, and 11. Ngayon, if every third and fourth scores are used for the research, find the mean and the standard deviation. Question. I'll be giving you 20 seconds to decide what we are going to use. Parameter ba or statistic? Okay. So pag-isipang mabuti based on our problem. Okay. Paki-chat na yung answers ninyo. So we have 20 seconds. Timer starts now. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ay, natawa ako sa ibang answer. Sige. Okay. Time na. Okay. Ulitin ko, class. Kukurutin ko na kayo. Wala nga statistics. Statistic lang. Okay? Ay, natawa naman ako sa iba. Kaya sa iba dito nilagay sample. Pero okay lang din. Considered naman kasi statistic is sample. Population is parameter. Sige, magtanong ako. Oh, ito may may statistic lang class. Statistic. Yung statistics class, tanggalin ng S. Okay. Tapos, sige, magtanong ako ha. Sige, IKEA. Saan si IKEA? Hindi ko nakita yung sa answer niya. Sige, IKEA, bakit statistic?
Kasi sir, parang pipili lang tayo dun sa mga score na nakalagay sir. Hindi talaga lahat siya gagamitin.
May sinabi ba na ganon? May sinabi ba sa problem IKEA na ganon?
Yung sa sir, instruction sa baba sir, doon ako nag-base.
Okay.
Yung if every third and fourth scores.
Okay, so very good. So the correct answer is statistic. Okay, I will not consider stats or sample or statistics. Okay, statistic ang answer. Walang S sa dulo. Okay, bakit statistic? Okay, sinabi ko yung scores. O sige, consider natin yung first statement. Ito daw yung lahat ng scores dahil 19 lang yung grade 10 male student. That is possible in some schools. Okay? Ngayon, sabi dun sa last statement, if every third and fourth scores are used for the research, ibig sabihin, every third and fourth scores lang yung kukunin at hindi lahat. That fact alone would tell us that there is sampling na ginawa. Ito pa. As you can see, itong way ng pagkukuha ng scores, yung kinukuha yung every third and every fourth or every kth score in the data set, di ba? Tinuro yan doon. Actually, hindi ko siya pala tinuro. Nandoon yan siya class sa sampling technique. If you read the book, di ba? Binigyan ko kayo ng book. Kung binasa nyo po yun class, matutunan nyo or malalaman nyo na ang ginawa ditong strategy ay systematic sampling. And that word alone, systematic sampling, suggests sample. So, this problem is solvable using its statistic. Okay? Walang S sa dulo, statistic. Nakuha po yung point? Nakuha na kang batch statistic, everyone? People?
Opo, sir.
Ayan, amen. Char. Masagot eh. Okay, so, ayun. Sa problem na to, inutusan pa tayo. O hanapin daw natin yung mean and the standard deviation. So, sir, paano natin kukunin? So, kukunin natin yung every third and every fourth scores. So, kunin muna natin yung every third score. So, 14, 15, yan, sa series na yan, or sa dataset na yan, kunin muna natin yung third score para hindi tayo malito. So, bilang lang tayo ng 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yun na yung pangatlo, kunin nyo. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Ay, walang tinta. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lahat ng may bilog, kasama yan sa hahanapan natin ng mean and standard deviation. Even variance. Okay? O sabi, fourth score pa. 1, 2, 3, 4. By force naman ang bilang, ha? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, tama ba? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. O 20. O kunin siya ulit. Pero, di na siya magdodoble kasi nakuha na siya kanina. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. O, ayan yung mga scores class na kukunin natin. So, we have 17, 19, 15, 15, 12, 20, 12, 16, and 18. So, yan yung kukuhaan natin ng mean, variance, and standard deviation. Okay? Sige. Ilista natin yung scores natin. 17, 19, 15, 15, 12, 20, 12, 16, and 18. Kunin natin yung formula. Dahil siya ay sample, siya ay statistic, so we are going to use our x bar for our mean. So x bar is equal to the summation of x over small letter n. Question, ano ang small letter n natin dito? Ano ang n natin? N is equal to what? Ilan ang n?
9 po.
9, sir.
9 ba? Hindi 19?
9 po.
Okay, 9.
9.
Bakit 9? Kasi nga, ito yung number ng data na kinuha natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yun lagi yung babasehan natin. Hindi tayo pwede mag-divide sa 19 kasi 9 lang naman yung kinuha natin. Sige. So kukuha muna tayo ng sample mean para makuha si sample standard deviation and sample variance. Okay? So sige, find the sum. Pag-add natin lahat, 17 plus 19 plus 15 plus 15 plus 12 plus 20 plus 12 plus 16 plus 18. Ang sum niya ay 144. Tama ba?
Opo, sir.
Okay. So 144, kasi yung summation of x divided by 9. So 144 divided by 9 is ilan?
16.
16. Ayan, 16 siya. Okay, next. Dahil nga 16, ayan, ang ating mean. O, pwede na natin kunin yung mga formula or yung mga given sa ating variance. So sigma squared, di siya sigma squared, S na siya. S squared, kasi nga samples variant siya, so S na siya. S squared is equal to the summation of x minus the x bar squared over n, dahil sample to class, sample variance, merong minus 1. Sa variance lang merong minus 1. Okay, pag sample. Ayan na siya, may minus 1. Okay, so kunin muna natin yung x minus x bar. So 17 minus 16, 1, 19 minus 16, 3, and so on. Diba? So 1, 3, negative 1, negative 1, negative 4, 4, negative 4 ulit, tapos 0, and 2. Tama? And then square natin yan isa-isa. Swerte na naman kasi whole number. So 1 squared 1, 9, 1, 1, 16, 16, 16, 0, and 4. O, pakisum. 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 1 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 4. Huwag na add si 0 kasi wala naman yung value. Ilan ang sum?
6.
Ilan? 64.
64
po.
Okay, so meron na tayong 64 doon sa numerator. So sigma squared is equal to 64. Bakit siya nawala na yung buong task? Ay, ito na nga po siya. Ito na yung x minus x bar squared. Tapos pag pinag-add natin, yun na yung summation. So 64. 64 over 9. 9 ang ating sample size. Minus 1. So magiging 8 na lang siya. Okay? So 64 divided by 8. Our variance is ilan?
8 po.
8.
8. Okay. Simply square root 8 so that we can get our standard deviation. So square root ng 8 is ilan? For decimal places lang.
2.8284.
Okay, 2.8284. O dahil katabi ni 4 ay 2 sa right, 84 lang. Di na siya magra-round up. So this is our standard deviation. This is our variance. And this is our mean. Ay, ano yung basura. Okay, since standard deviation and mean lang kinukuha, encircle nyo yun kasi yun yung kailangan. Okay, question about statistic, about finding the sample mean, variance, and standard deviation. May question po?
Wala po, sir.
Okay, so, ay, wait lang, baka may chat. Wala daw. How about the others? Wala. Okay. Madali lang kausap. Wala. Okay. Sige. Okay na naman papagawin ko ha. O, eto, don't worry, 5 lang to. Okay, the following, ayan, di ko na naman nabago. 5 to. The following are the heights in meters of randomly selected 5 athletes at PPCNSHS. So 1.76, 1.58, 1.93, 2.09, and 1.64. Compute the standard deviation. O sige. Question muna. Is this a parameter or a statistic?
Statistics. Sa statistics, sir. Because
Statistic.
randomly selected.
Okay, very good. Dahil nga siya ay randomly selected at namili tayo at may sampling, siya ay statistic. Yeah, without an S. Statistic. Okay? Since alam niyo na kung ano yung gagamitin, sige, sulat ko na lang ulit yung formula. Di nyo naman kailangang i-memorize yung formula actually. Pero, ayun. Um, ayun na ba? Mu, ay sorry, hindi pala mu. Kasi nga siya ay sample. Ano ba? So, x bar is equal to the summation of x over small letter n. Tapos yung variance natin is, ayan, summation of x minus x bar squared over n minus 1. Di ko na isulat si standard deviation dahil siya nga ay simply the square root of our variance. Okay. Again, I'll be giving you 5 minutes to find the standard deviation. Pero ibigay niyo po sa akin yung inyong mean, variance, and yeah, the standard deviation. Ano, talta ako. Okay, so it's already 2:57 on my clock. O sige, para sagad. Let's check your answers at exactly 3:10 in the afternoon. Okay? Sige po. Timer starts now. By the way, if you have questions, i-chat nyo na lang yung questions class para i-address ko. Okay? I-mute ko muna kasi itong mic. Ayan. Sige. Okay, check na natin kung panggulat ba? Ayan, check na natin kung tama yung mga answers ninyo. Ayan, ay. Ayan, sige, wait lang ha. Okay. So the following are the heights in meters of the randomly selected 5 athletes at PPCNSHS. Okay, so same way yan ang gagawin natin. Katulad kanina, sorry. Ang gagawin natin ngayon. So first, create a table. Okay, so we have 1.76, sorry, 1.58, 1.93, 2.09, and 1.64. Formula natin ay x bar is equal to the summation of x over small letter n. O, alam naman natin yung n ay 5. Sinabi kasi kanina. Okay, o, what's the sum? 9. Ayan. Hello, may kausap pa ba ako? Ayan. Okay. Tapos, 9 ba? Tama ba na 9? Ako, bala kayo pag mali tayo.
Po, sir.
Okay. So 9 siya. So 9 divided by 5. Ayan. So we have 1.8. So our mean is 1.8. May mga nakita na akong tama ang sagot dyan kanina. Okay. So 1.8. So x minus x bar tayo to find our variance. Ang variance natin is s squared is equal to the summation of x minus x bar squared over n minus 1. Dahil sample, kailangan ng minus 1 ang ating denominator. So x minus x bar, so we have 1.76 minus 1.8, that would be negative 0.04. Yan, lista ko na lang ha. Negative 0.22, 0.13, 0.29, and negative 0.16. Ayan. And then squared po natin yan sila. So x minus x bar square, that would be 0.0016. Class, pag nag-ano na dyan sa inyo, nagtawag dito, nag-scientific notation, di ba tinuruan ko kayo nung first semester, doon sa may logarithm na part, o alalahanin nyo yon. Okay? So para ma-convert nyo, kasi ang nakalagay dyan sa ibang calculator, 1.6 times 10 raised to 3. Di ba? Ay 10 raised to negative 3. So convert nyo siya into decimal, kasi pag in-add nyo yun, baka malito tayo. Or pwede rin, bala kayo dyan. Yan. So 0.0016, tapos 0.0484, and then we have 0.0169, 0.0841, and 0.0256. Okay, i-add po natin yan lahat. The sum would be 0.1766. Pareho po ba tayo? Check natin yung final answer. Okay, so 0.1766 divided by n minus 1. So ang n natin ay 5. So pag magma-minus 1 ako, magiging 4. So our s squared, which is our variance, is 0.0442. Actually, ang answer natin class A, 0.04415. Pero dahil nga ang answer natin is same po. I mean, same po. Same kasi may nag-guess master eh. Dahil dahil po 5 decimal places and kailangan nating i-trim into 4, we round off our answer to the 4 decimal places. So the answer is 0.0442. And then the square root of 0.0442 would be our standard deviation, which is 0.2102. That's the answer. Let's check. Okay, so ayan. Marami naman nakatama. By the way, class, yun pala, pwede namang ang answer natin for standard deviation ay 0.2101. Kasi, ang ating, tawag dito, ang ating variance, din yun pinutol, tama? I get your, naman. Pwede naman yun. Okay? Pero for the sake na pinutol, may nagputol, pwede namang 2. Okay. Yon. Bakit mali yung calcu? Ayun siya. Okay. May question
Sir?
po? Yes po. Ayun, sakto.
Sir, paano po, sir? Yun na po talaga yung gagawin, sir. Halimbawa po yung sa variance po. Puputulin po yung hanggang sa 4 decimal place sabay round off po. Sabay, dire-diretso na po yan hanggang mag-standard deviation o yung banda po sa may variance, hindi muna siya puputulin bago po siya isa-square root. Sabay yun po yung sagot sa standard deviation.
Okay. So siguro I guess pwede naman actually, pero I suggest para hindi kayo malito, saka para minsan kasi nagtatanong din ako, bakit parang mali? Kung puputulin nyo siya, na ni-round off nyo siya, doon na lang kayo manggaling or yun na lang yung square root ninyo, yung putol na. So yung in this point, parang 0.04415, di ba? Yung iba kasi yung in-square root. So kung puputulin nyo siya, putulin nyo muna siya bago nyo siya square root para to find the, tawag dito, to find the standard deviation. Ganon.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Oo. Pero pwede rin namang hindi nyo putulin. Okay lang naman. Kasi parang maliit lang din naman yung ano niya, yung difference niya. Kino-consider naman natin yun. Okay? So, yun po. Pero, yun nga, class. Ulitin ko, maximum of 6 decimal places. Sige, sulat ko na lang. Kasi daming di nakikinig sa akin eh. Minaminusan ko yun. Maximum of 6 decimal places. Okay, 6 decimals kapag nasa table and maximum of 4 decimal places pag final answer. Okay, bakit nagpaparequire ako ng ganito? Para class yung answers natin ay uniform. Okay, isipin nyo 100 plus kayo lahat, 150 plus. Tapos 'di ba, ang daming iba-iba ng sagot, tapos hindi ko na malaman kung saan yung sagot doon kasi feeling ko mali yung sagot ko. Alam mo yung point? So 'yun. Kaya dahil din may usapan na tayo, talagang we stick to the rules. Okay? Saka yun nga, para may uniformity. Usually kahit kami naman dati nung college, or kung magma-math related courses man kayo, or kung math major kayo, yun yung prescribed sa amin na 6 decimal places and 4 decimal places. Lalo na, in this case, maliliit masyado yung number. So, 4 decimal places talaga. And yun. Okay, do you have any questions ba? Questions pa?
Wala na po.
Okay. Sige, how about the others? Baka may points na medyo scary. Points na medyo confusing in your part. Yes po, sige.
Ano nga po ulit yun dun sa round off, banda na sinabi ni Matt?
Okay. Kunwari, paano ko ba siya isulat? Dito na lang sa taas. Kunwari, ang number na binigay kanina is 0.4415, di ba yun? Ay 0.04415. Ngayon, dahil nga ang sabi ni Sir Kesh, 4 decimal places lang, your answer would become 0.0442. Ngayon, sabi ni Matt, saan daw yung kukunin na isa-square root para makuha yung standard deviation? Dito ba sa hindi pa na round off or dito na sa na-round off na? Yung akin naman, para mas uniform, dahil naputol na rin naman kayo dito na kayo kumuha ng i-round off sa naputol na. So sa 0.0442. Yun yung 0.2102. Kasi pag in-square root nyo itong hindi naputol, ang ibibigay sa inyo ay 0.2101. Pareho lang din naman halos. Ayun. So, ayun siya. Pero I suggest na dito na lang. Sa putol na bago kayo mag-round off. May
Okay
question?
po.
Okay, sige. May question pa pa? May isa pa tayong gagawin. Last na lang din. Ay, nag-ulan na bastos. Ayan, anyway, basyo yan. Okay, sige. Feeling ko naman malakas boses ko. Kasi pag narinig ako, pag view ko ulit yung yung lesson natin, basta ma-clear lang yung internet natin, kaya. Okay. Sige, ito mabilisan na lang para mag-end na tayo halos. Okay, ito naman ay group data. Are you familiar with group data? Sino familiar sa group data? Ayan. Baka na-encounter niyo siya sa sa junior high. Pero sige, kung hindi, ito siya. Kapag may group data tayo class, kino-consider na siya agad as statistic. So, ibig sabihin, sample na siya. Okay? Kasi pag low population siya, pero group kasi yung mga scores. Dito na papasok class si frequency distribution. Familiar kayo kay frequency distribution? Ayan. So, wala. Quiet eh. Anyway, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin. X is equal or X bar is equal to the summation of Fx over summation of F. Tapos, ang variance natin is summation of F times X minus X bar squared, squared over summation of F minus 1. Ayan siya. Ayan. Sige. So, try natin siya para talaga maintindihan natin. Okay? So, basahin natin yung problem. The frequency or the following is the frequency distribution of the number of books each teacher has. Compute for the mean and the standard deviation. So, kunin muna natin yung formula. X bar is equal to the summation of Fx over the summation of F. Okay? Tapos, kunin natin yung X. Paano kunin yung X? So, yung X po natin is simply the average of the highest score and the lowest score in the range. So, kunin nyo yung range sa isang column. Or sorry, sa isang row. Ito yon. Ano yung highest score? 5. Ano yung lowest score? 1. So, ipag-add lang yung dalawa, tapos divided by 2. Okay? So, 6 divided by 2, 3 siya. Nakuha po?
Opo,
Opo,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Naririnig pa rin ba ako? Naririnig nyo ba yung ulan? Na background ko?
Wala po.
Ah, wala. Okay. So, ako yung nadideserve. Okay, wait lang. Ayan. So, ayan siya. Ngayon, class, nakuha niyo yung point, diba? So, pag-add natin yung dalawang numbers, 6 plus 10, 16, divided by 2, 8. O, ganun lang yan. So, ipag-add lang, tama. Ipag-add lang yung dalawa, tapos divide sa 2. So, ito ay 13, ito ay 18. Ayan. Next, ipag-multiply natin yung dalawa. Fx, kasi yan yung kailangan sa formula. So, Fx, 17 times 3, yung mga ganun na tayo. Isa-isa yan. 17 times 3, ay, wait lang. Saan na? Okay. So, 17 times 3, 51. 9 times 8, 72. 15 times 3, 65. 4 times 18, 72 ulit. O, ayan na. Kunin nyo yan ha. I-add. Kasi summation of Fx yung kailangan sa formula. Nakita nyo naman, di ba yan? Ayan siya. Wala yan. Ayan. So, 51 plus 72 plus 65 plus 72. The answer is 260. Tama ba? O, 260. Ngayon, class, yan na yung ating kukunin. Sigma tuloy. X bar is equal to the sigma Fx or summation of Fx over summation of F. Okay. Ano ang summation of F natin? Yun yung N natin, class. And para makuha yung summation of F, ipag-add nyo lang itong lahat na F. Okay? Yung summation of F is pareho lang sa N. Okay? So we have 17 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4. That would be 35. Okay? So we have 260 divided by 35. That is our X bar. So 260 divided by 35, that would be ito. So x bar natin is equal to 7.4286. Ayan siya. Nakuha yung pagkuha ng x bar? Okay. Medyo mahirap ngayon si group A. So anyway, ito lang yung time na ma-encounter nyo muna siya. After nito, wala na rin. Okay. Next natin is hanapin natin yung formula for, or hanapin natin si standard deviation. Pero hanapin muna natin yung variance. Kasi square root lang naman. So ang formula ni variance ay sigma, ayan, sigma or summation of f times x minus x bar squared over summation of f minus 1. Ayan siya. Okay? So, hanapin muna natin yung x minus x bar. So, magiging, ano yung x? So, ito yun, no, yung 3. 3 minus the mean, 7.4286. 3 minus 7.4286. That would be negative 4.4286. Okay? Ganon din yung sa iba. 8 minus 7.4286. So we have 57 or 0.5714. 13 minus 7.4286, that is 5.5714. And ayan, 18 minus 7.4286, that is 10.5714. Tapos, squared, isa-isa. Ayan. So, negative 4.4286 squared, that is, ano lang ha, 6 decimal places lang ha. That would be 19.612498. Okay, kasi 979. So, 98. Next is 57.5714 squared. That would be 0.326498. Next is 5.5714 squared. That would be 31.040498. And lastly, 10.5714 squared. That would be 111.754498. Wala pa, di pa dyan natatapos. Kasi magta-times pa tayo ng f. Kasi yun yung sa formula, oh. F times x minus x bar squared. Okay. I-times natin si f. So, 19.612498. Ayan. 612498 times 17. So we have 333.412466. Ganun lang din gagawin nyo sa iba. Susunod, 9 na tayo. 9 times 0.32, 6498. So that is 2.938482. Next natin, 31.040498 times yung f niya, which is 5. So we have 155.20249. And lastly, 4 times 111.754498. So we have 447.017992. Okay, ipag-add lang po yan lahat. Yun na yung numerator ng ating formula for variance. Haba, di ba? 333.412466 plus 2.938482 plus 155.20249 plus 447.017992. Yan na siya. So the sum is 938.57143. Ayan. So kunin nyo lang yon. So we have, dito tayo sa baba ha. So S squared is equal to summation of F times X minus X bar squared over summation of F minus 1. So that is 938.57143 over ilan? 35 ang ating summation of F. Minus 1, 34. So divided by 34, dito ko nilang sulat. So our sigma squared, our S squared, our variance is 27.6050. Kasi 4 yung katabi, kaya 50 lang. O, ayan na siya. Ngayon class, dito ko na susulat sa taas. Dito na tayo sa taas. Ayan. So, S natin, is square root lang natin yung 27.6050. So our standard deviation is 5.2540. 4 kasi yung katabi kaya hindi natin pwede i-round up. So yan yung hinahanap. Saka itong mean. Okay, may question po?
Wala po, sir.
Don't worry, last example na lang na kayo gagawa. Tapos na. Okay. Sige, ganon. Later on pala, mamayang gabi, i-upload ko sa YouTube yung mga class natin. Pati nang sa ibang section. Okay? Sige. Proceed na tayo. Okay, so ito yung problem na gagawin ninyo. The scores in validating exam in general mathematics of randomly selected 50 grade 11 students are shown below. Solve for the mean and the standard deviation. Ayan. Okay, sulat ko muna yung formula. So x bar is equal to the summation of fx over summation of f. And then s squared is equal to the summation of f times x minus x bar squared over summation of f minus 1. Paano kunin class yung x? Di ba may x? Paano na nga kunin?
Add, sir, yung smallest and yung highest number, then divide 2.
Very good. So i-add na lang itong smallest sa highest number dun sa range, then divide 2. Okay? So, ilang minutes ba ibibigay ko sa inyo? Sige, 7 minutes para sakto tayo sa 3:40. Okay? So, sige, I'll be giving you 7 minutes to find the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation of the following data that is given. So, timer starts now. Again, if you have questions, chat lang kayo and then address natin. Ayan, time na. 3:40 na. 3:41 na nga eh. Okay, anyway. Ready na ba? Pwede naman mag-check? Ay, nawala. Sige, sagot na tayo ha. Habang yung iba nagsasagot na, pwede pa naman kayo maghabol. Excuse me. Okay. Ano ba? Ayan. Okay, let's find for our X, or nasabi ko ba kung anong X? Ayan, di ko nasabi. Our X is what do we call our class mark. When we say class mark, ito po yung parang average or the number in between our data. Kasi ito ang tinatawag nating class interval. Di ba? Hindi ko sinasabi, nakalimutan ko. Ang X natin ay tinatawag nating class mark. Okay? Okay. So to find our class mark, all we have to do, or our X, all we have to do is to simply add the highest score and the lowest score in our range and divide that into 2. So, lista ko na lang yung mga class mark or yung X natin. So, we have 28.5, 24.5, o paki-check na lang gawa niyo, 20.5, and 16.5. Okay, and then multiply F and X. So we have 570, we have 441, we have 164, and 66. So kailangan natin si F of X. Ilan po ang ating summation of F? That is 50. And sinabi na rin doon sa problem. Okay, so find our X bar. So summation of Fx over summation of F. Ano ang summation of Fx natin? So, ilan ang total nito? 570, 441, 164, 66. That is 1,241. Let's check. 1,241 divided by 50, our X bar is equal to ilan? 24.82. Ayan. O, check ko muna. Titignan ko muna kung sino yung mga nakatama. Ayan, very good. Tama ang mean. Okay. Next natin is our, sorry, ano ba? Our variance. Ayan. Di naman to COVID cast kasi wala naman akong symptom. Paulan ka pa. Okay. So, X minus X bar. So, meron na tayong X bar. So, yon. I-solve na natin siya. So, X minus X bar, isa-isahin ko na lang. 3.68. Saan yan ang galing? 28.5 minus 24.82. Yung sumunod, ganun din. 24.5 minus 24.82 and so on. Kaya meron tayong negative 0.32, negative 4.32, and negative 8.32. Paki-square. Ala, wait lang. No, wala na tayong space mamaya pang solve sa baba. So, square natin yan isa-isa, by the way. Ayan. So, pag na-square natin isa-isa, multiplyan natin siya ng F. O, square muna natin. So, sa X minus X bar squared. So, we have 3.68 raised to 2 or squared. That is 13.5424. Then, we have 0.1024. And then, we have 18.6624. And we have 69.2224 times F, or times natin yung F. We have F times X minus X bar squared. Ayan. So we have 20 times 13.5424. So yan ay 270.848. O ganun din gagawin natin sa iba. 18 times 0.1024. That would be 1.8432. Next is 149.2992. And lastly, we have 276.8896. O paki-add, ang sum dapat niya ay 698.88. Kaso di pa tayo dyan nagtatapos. So S squared is equal to the summation of F times x minus x bar squared over summation of f minus 1. So we have 698.88, ala, nakain na space natin, over summation of f, which is 50 minus 1, kaya 49 na lang. Okay? So 698.88 divided by 49, that is 14.2629. That is our variance. May mga nakakuha ba? Ayan, meron naman. And then simply square root this one. O, dito na lang sa taas. O, square root this one to get our S, our standard deviation. Square root of 14.2629. That would be 3.7766. Ayan. So, tapos na rin. May question po. Sakit ngipin ko. Char. Reklamo, di ba? Ayan, may question po. Hindi pala ngipin ko yung masakit. Yung gums ko yung masakit. Ay, yung... Ano ba? Yung binubunggaan ng braces yung masakit. Anyway. Ayun. May question. Ay, ano daw? Ay, mali. Mali. Muntik tumama. Ayun. Paki-check na lang class kung saan kayo part nagkamali. Marami naman nakatama. Ibig sabihin, marami kaming mali. Charot. I mean, tama naman yung way namin. Kasi marami naman ang kapareho na answer. Ayan. May question po. Kasi kung wala na, may ipapakita ako. Okay, none na raw. O sige, none na po. Wala nagasalita eh. Okay. So, wala na ba? O, wala na. So, okay class. Ngayon class, wait lang ipapakita ko lang yung ating, sorry, what's this? Gagawin for our week 7 assessment. So, as I've said earlier, meron tayong dalawang learning activity for this week. Yung isa ay quiz, multiple choice. Actually, binary type siya ng exam. When I say binary, may pagpipilian kang dalawa. So, ano yun? Ay, wait lang. Hindi ko pala na-share. So, ito yun siya. Kung makikita nyo dalawa. Number 1 is meron tayong tinatawag na quiz number 7. Dito sa quiz number 7, ang gagawin nyo lang class, i-determine nyo kung ang isang scenario na binigay ay parameter or statistic. So, madali lang siya. 'Di ba? So, parameter versus statistic lang siya. 15 items yan siya. Okay? So, learning activity sheet number 7 naman, okay, itong content niya is yung mga diniscuss ko ngayon na solving. So, ito, may ungroup data, so parameter and statistic, and meron din tayong group data. So, naka-frequency distribution siya. Okay? So, kailan po yung deadline nito? Deadline po is June 19. So, ipasa nyo siya before June 19. So, dapat June 18 masubmit na. Kasi pag June 19, late na siya. Okay? So, yan po. Ay, hindi ko sure. Tama ba? Basta yun. Basta June 19 ang date. Ngayon, ang deadline pala. Ngayon, class, since pa-end na yung quarter, make sure na sana masubmit yung requirements nyo on or before the deadline. Kasi class, once na nagbigla ang checking of papers kami at wala kayo na-submit, automatically zero na yon. Okay? Tandaan nyo, pa-close na ang school year natin. Ilang tumbling na lang, ilang weeks na tumbling na lang. Grade 12 na kayo. Tapos yun na yung grade 11. And sana ma-improve na, masubmit nyo siya on time. Okay? Kasi wala ka kung may grade kapag late kayo. Okay? So, yun po. As I've said then earlier, every week na ako magkakaroon ng online discussion. Maliban na lang kung baka panoorin ko na lang kayo siguro ng recorded video of mine discussing dahil busy na rin nga. And siguro, baka may time na emergency. So, module na lang muna. Okay? So may concern pa po ba before we end our class? Wala? Okay.
Wala po, sir.
Okay, sige. So if wala po, I think that's all for our meeting for today. Okay, see you next week. Goodbye, grade 11 Dalton. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye po, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.